Aw, you bitch.
Did you know that all of the EUC stands that I sell in my store at eucarmy.com are test fitted before being sent out? We want to make sure that everything fits as it should. Everything's nice and secure. Everything looks good.
How you doing, Duff here? I am here once again with my one wheel, and I have my dark olive bumpers once again. I told this story on my riding video from last weekend, where I actually did decide to reach back out to Inmotion and ask them if they would take back the olive green bumpers that I got stupidly for the Plus instead of the XR, and they actually did take them back. They said, yeah, sure, no problem, as long as you have the original packaging, we're fine to take them back. So they did. So I got the right ones now. So I'm going to be putting these on, but I'm going to be doing something at the same time. I'm going to try to kill two birds with one stone. So just, you already saw me mess around with this, so you don't need to see me do it again. So just sit back and watch the fun. Okay, so now my olive green bumpers are on, but as I mentioned earlier, there is a part 2 to this project, because when I look at the one wheel after putting the bumpers on the first time, or just the front bumper, I guess, I thought to myself, well, having the green bumpers with the blue standard rail looked pretty dumb, if I was being honest. So I look to address that in a hopefully rather simple way. What I've done is gotten rail wraps, or rail wraps from Craft and Ride. I think this is about 20 bucks. I'll put a link to it in the description. I already have these rail guards, these clear plastic rail guards, so I'm going to try to install the rail wrap on top of it. That may or may not be a good idea, but that is what I'm going to try to do. The kit comes with some pretty clear instructions. This is just going to kind of be, I think, a exercise in patience and thoroughness, which certain times I'm better at that than others. But the first thing it says to do is to clean the surface with the included isopropyl little cleaning wipe here, because obviously a clean surface is key to getting good adhesion. As you can see, it's my rails are evidently a little dirty. By one wheel standards, that looks pretty clean, I think. So what the instructions say is to basically start at the power button or the charge port end, and only peel back a portion of the wrap at a time. Now it is interesting that they put both pieces on one sheet. So it doesn't say cut it apart, but it sure seems like it'd be easier if I cut this apart first, doesn't it? Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, well, let's try this as is. It said basically peel off about 5 inches and use the top of the rail as your guide. Oh, you bitch. Alright. I'm going to make a call here that it probably is better to cut these apart, I think. Although it's a little late for me to do that now. Let's see if we can get angles you can actually see here. Good thing is if you mess up slightly, you can always peel it back. It's not like this is like 3M adhesive. I assume it's very similar to, like, you know, the vinyl wrap products that you see that are so popular with cars and stuff. As a rule of thumb, I don't like tedious work like this. Hence why Cindy did most of the, well, 95% of the regrout project that was finished last week. Just because I don't like this shit. So now, of course, this green does not match. And I knew it didn't match, but oh, this is annoying. Why didn't I cut this off? But at least it will be a shade of green instead of blue. Thing. Fucking no. Definitely cut the freaking wrap in half, so you're not trying to apply this with both pieces of adhesive on the paper at once. It just screws you up. Take it from me. Not perfect, but I can live with it. Alright. God. Alright, we're just taking this off this damn paper. And we're gonna hope that it's not a decision that we regret. Alright. Prop this up. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. In some ways, this reminds me of putting a screen protector on your phone. A little bit. Alright. Alright, I'm just going to try to clear out a couple of these bubbles here I see. Alright, I'm just using a small X-Acto knife to pop bubbles. And then just use my finger to smooth it out. Again, I'm not worried about this being a perfect job. One wheels are not meant to be perfect visually. Just trying to make it not look like it has a bad case of acne. And the nice thing about this wrap is obviously it's permanent, can be changed, or it's temporary and can be changed very easily if need be. Because I can even tell just putting this on at this point that I'm not so sure that I'm crazy about this color green, especially the contrast with the olive green, just because it's such a different shade of green. There's a possibility that I might just get the side rail plates, the plastic protectors in black. Maybe that might look better to me, but we'll roll with this for now. See how it is. All right, so that's pretty good. And basically, you just roll this over the top here, this top section, and then they say you want to use a squeegee to get out the imperfections, which I'm sure there's a lot of them. But let me finish this side and we'll flip it over to the other side and we'll just fast forward through that.
Oh,
These bumpers
cool.
and a green vinyl wrap. It's just
What is this dark green?
it's vinyl wrap. I thought it looked better than blue.
It does, well, green, two different greens
Yeah, I
don't
know.
really match.
I know.
But
They didn't have
it's
it.
earthy.
Oh, it's better than blue, but I'm
It's
thinking.
very green.
Yeah, but I'm thinking I might eventually. You can get like just black side covers. I might do that. Yeah, Cindy's not crazy about it either. It's okay. All right, so there you have it. My olive green bumpers are on, and my vinyl wrap, which quite honestly doesn't look great, but it looks better than it did. It's installed as well. Now they do have all kinds of different colors of this wrap on Craft and Ride. Like I'm thinking out of the colors that they had, that maybe the black would have been a better choice. I also might just get the black rail protectors as well. You know, so right now I have the clear rail protectors on. Maybe the black ones would give me a better result. But this is fine for now. You know, green is my favorite color, even though mismatched green might not be. But it's all good. It's all good. It's all about riding anyways, really. So anyways, if you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up, or silly, or if you think it's funny to have mismatched greens on a one wheel. Sure. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, and thoughts below. Let me know what you think it looks like, even though I know what you're going to say. But sometimes ugly is in. It's cool to be ugly. So anyways, hope you guys have a good Easter weekend. Oh, one quick thing. I am planning to have a PEV live stream Sunday night, Easter evening, at normal time, 8 o'clock Eastern. So if your Easter festivities have wrapped up by then, feel free to tune in to my channel. And that's all I have for you for now. Until next time, duck me now.